Good evening, chat. You've had an interesting week in VTubing. Not in a good way. Hello, Soul Radians. I still miss Phillian. I want my brain rot Oshi back. Hello, Autobot. Soothing balloon popping time? I don't know how soothing it'll be. Because the balloons are filled with farts. Okay, we have an A. Camel. Oh, holy shit. We get an A, we get an E, we get an L. Panel. No. No. Bagel. Okay, it's DA something. Yell. Gavel? Oh yeah, it is Judge Hammer time. You know what they ought to do, chat? Some crimes. Just let the judge wail on them with the Judge Hammer. Like where it's not severe enough to warrant jail time. Just give them a pounding with the Judge Hammer. Okay. Let's try this one. What the fuck is a yeo? Let's see. Tiger. Dragon. Dragging these nuts across your mom's chin. Maybe tiger and horse. Both have 4 legs. Both are animals. You see it? Where the fuck does candy cane come in? Things with stripes. That's where they come in. Referee also has stripe. We're so fucking back. Up straw stirrer lid. That's true. Hey, it's just a distraction. Components of a beverage. Items at a coffee station? Okay. Let's see. Butter dragon. Very much like a butter dog. Only a dragon. You know, there's a Kirsha butter dog, of course. And then there's another, more sinister version of the butter dog. Let's see if I can find it. God damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I didn't name the file. I'm terrible at, actually naming files. It's over for me. It's over for me, chat. I can't even, properly finish my Tangent about butter dogs. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Maybe. There they are. There they are, chat. The second, much worse version of butter dogs. Wait, no. These aren't even butter dogs. Look closely. That's country cock. These are, in fact, oil dogs. Made from suspicious vegetable oils. I don't know who scammed the boomers into thinking suspicious vegetable oils were better than butter from a real-life cow that really walked this earth and produced milk. Okay, so cheap boomers are that? I suppose. Sometimes, though. Another weird boomer thing is how they seem to buy so many, disposable paper and plastic products. Like, I think the meaning of life is to go to work, to get money, and then you spend that money on disposable paper and plastic products. I don't get it. Like napkins, like paper towels, shit like that. Don't you, feel scammed if you use a paper thing once and throw it away and then have to buy it again? It's terrible. So, what the fuck is a yeo? Let's see. I'll see how fire relates to this. You used a lot of paper towels, but use them for cleaning oily parts? Yeah, exactly. The only thing a paper towel is for, cleaning messes that would ruin a washable towel. Let's see. We got a high horse. But I don't think it works like that. Machine repair shop work? Exactly. You don't need a fucking paper towel for your kitchen counter. Butter? Hey? Maybe chow? No. I can't figure out what the rest of these have in common. It could be well, for hay and butter and horse, that's things in a barn. Hello, Joss. The Bell Appreciation Club is temporarily on hold for today. I mean, we can still appreciate her, just not currently on stream. Maybe Chow is involved somehow. Things in a barn, things found around a farm. We can appreciate her abstractly. Yeah? But still, what the fuck is a yeo? Hey? Fire? I don't know. Rotating her in HD in your mind as we speak? Hell yeah. You can even rotate her upside down. I believe she has safety shorts under her skirt. Microwaving that stuff? Things to microwave? Things about the microwave? We can microwave butter. We can microwave chow. We can set the microwave to high. And if we have a really big microwave, we can microwave a horse. Also on fire, a microwave could be on fire. Especially if you cut a grape in half. Mostly in half. And then put it in the microwave. Horse. Hay. Dragon. Fire? We're cooked here. I cannot think of the other groups. No, what were they? What were they? No, get out of here. I want to see it. Words before fly. In insect names. Okay, that was a fucking bullshit one. Homophones of greetings? Are you fucking kidding me? Purple category too hard. Purple category hate. We have margarita pizza with ham. Not too bad. Got a bit of a burnt spot here. But I guess they can't always make a perfect pizza. Chows, goodbye, not hello. Versus savory Asian pancakes. Filled with shredded chicken, potato, and carrot. Why would they do this to a pancake? What did a pancake do to deserve this? And why is there a fucking leaf? Did they pick this off a bush outside the stadium? It's gotta be the pizza. No fucking way. Macaroni cheese? Shouldn't it be macaroni and cheese? With crispy onions and bacon. Versus chicken wings and rice. That apparently was a pancake. I thought it looked more like a crepe, but you know, the label said pancake. Shalom? Get that out of here. We don't talk like that around these parts. Chicken sushi? No, chicken wing. I mean, we can have chicken and rice, but you must never eat bananas and rice. Chow, why is my head crooked? I'm not crooked in real life. Alright, time to get uncrooked. Hold on. Much better. Kicked out of 109 streams and it's never your fault. Really, I think the chicken wing has this because it's so fucking cheap. And how do you screw up a chicken wing? Okay, fine. Eat your stupid macaroni cheese. We got the pie, we got the mash, and we got the liquor. For 14 pounds. Well, that is a massive pile of mash. They can start pouring off the how the fuck did they get this back to their seat? That's spilling everywhere. Versus the short rib. Oh, holy shit. Thank you for the gift subs. Much appreciated. Your reward is this giant pile of mashed potatoes. Come here, open your pocket. I'm gonna pour them in. I think it's gonna be the beef short rib bowl here. The good old Philly dab. I miss my cat, Oshi. Ads hate. Ads get out. Ads hate. We have to get rid of them. And not only that, they must be punished from ever coming here. We get a sausage and bread, and a bread. Versus beef stew with a horseradish and herb dumpling. My cat is climbing her cat tree very loudly. Anyways, because that the dumpling is tossed in the middle of the fucking stew. That looks pretty good, though. But this is really cheap and also looks good. But I'm gonna say this one. Please, a British palate. We got the Korean fried chicken. Very good. That's good stuff right there. And it's fairly cheap. However, it's kind of small. Because it's like, actually in Korea, they don't have like American portion sizes, and they're wrong for doing so. You're getting fried chicken at a stadium? You want a lot of fried chicken. Versus fish and chips with a pint. We cannot see the pint, but it's there in spirit. I'm gonna say it's the fish and chips, though. Damn. That's a KFC bucket. Oh, that was not like a KFC bucket. That was a tiny bucket. We got the sausage. Incredibly long. The Germans have finally figured out how to use the correct bun for their sausage. Instead of serving it with a hamburger bun. And that's not the Germans. That's that other country. The one that does weird things with fish. I have a cat in the blinds. Versus the French hot dog. Nazi stand? No. I don't remember where those countries were in World War II. One of them got invaded by the Soviets. Probably weren't very happy about that. Yeah, one of them was allied with the Nazis, and they got invaded by the Soviet Union. And that's where that guy who took his entire squad supply of Pervitin came from. And he skied 200 miles in one night. And he also stole every catalytic converter in the Soviet motor pool. in one night. The French hot dog. See, if the coating was only removed on the tip, it would be an Israeli-style hot dog. But since it's removed all the way down here, it's a French hot dog. I'm going to say the sausage because the Germans have finally learned how to do this properly. I'm proud of them. Nazi stand makes you feel seen. You got dollar meat and chips, no price data. Or somebody has a spelling problem, and we got donor meat and chips. They made the meat from some poor organ donor who was paralyzed in a car crash. And then the British health system euthanized him to make donor meat. Would we have a hype chest chat? Spill the tea emote? Please don't. If we're gonna spill it, throw it into the harbor. Versus currywurst and beer with bread. Well, I mean, it comes with the beer. I don't see the bread, though. Bread doko? The cat found the strings on the blinds. And the stupid little knobs on the end. And now she's whacking them. You like, I'd be the type, all tea, plant this. I would not make fun of tea. At least not sweet tea. Weird teas, sure. It's not like nasty bean water. You had a buddy like that waffle maker? You made a cooking video? It's still up on Vimeo? It's really bad? Vimeo is still a thing? Did you remember to put the sausage in the waffle? It just looks like a hot dog, so I don't know what kind of sausage this should even be. Versus A. Poksenha. Chicken paste and deep fried bread. Chicken paste. Okay then. Alright, I like coffee. You keep forgetting that? Kind of fauna pilled? Does she also not like coffee? I never watched her. I only saw the clip of her crashing the truck in Truck Sim. And it was all fucked up, like on its side, and there's like classical music playing in the background. Boy, is my cat being obnoxious right now. I choose the sausage in a waffle just because chicken paste does not sound good. Okay, but one of the damn chicken paste. Six Hollows had a coffee versus tea debate. They even did a rap battle. Did Pink Woman win the rap battle? That sounds like something Pink Woman would do. We got a cheeseburger. What the fuck did they do to this cheeseburger? This is like the Netflix adaptation of a cheeseburger. Why is it this color? It should not be this color. Versus the chicken biryani. I don't know what that means, but it can't be that bad. At least not compared to the Netflix adaptation burger. We got the pickled pork. We got the $9 chicken wrap? Or the $9 chili chicken wrap? This is fucking terrible. It's so disappointing. I think the pickled pork can't be that bad compared to this. Look, they even give you a lime. I also noticed one time that apparently you can order one single lime for like 70 cents from Amazon with free next day delivery. Kind of weird, but okay. It was on Team Coffee. You think Maury was on it too? Can't remember who else was on Team Tea. I don't know. Whoever's on Team Tea has better taste. I choose you, pickled pork. 6 out of 10. Yeah, we didn't do so hot. There were some baffling choices early on. Like these alleged pancakes. Holy shit, what's this? Plus 10. We have 10 walls. These are like non-negotiable. Loud enclosing my horse. Um... 83. Can we do better than 83? Yeah, perfect on this earlier. You won't spoil it? Hell yeah. Sometimes people say they're scores when they shouldn't. I'm not happy with the amount of walls it takes for this. I think we should be able to do something. Anything. Maybe not. 79? 80? No. No, we don't have enough walls to fix that. Look at that cute enclosed horse. You hate the puzzle with the bees? Not the bees. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Certainly can't get rid of any of these. This one can't move. 'Cause that way there'd be 2 openings. This one can't move. We would need 3 or 4 to block off this area. Yeah, there's just too much open space. Too many escape routes. The number of walls we get. It might be 83. Unless there's something really fucking weird. No, I don't think so. There's nothing more we can do. Fox versus horse. Good thing I'm not a European. This horse he's lucky. He's not gonna be turned into meatballs and sent to IKEA. Instead of American. So his fate is much worse. He's gonna be sent to the county fair. where fat people will ride him as he trots slowly around the circle, over and over, because they paid me $4 for a ride. You need a horse? Me too. It can't be bad. They're like a large, four-legged, hoofed animal. We eat the shit out of those. Let's see if 83 is really the best. Oh, that was fucking terrible. Alright, let's do the optim- Oh. Little shit. I didn't think of doing that. You get why it's not popular, but you don't understand why it's illegal? Probably because some cow farmer was really good friends with the government official way early on. Then they banned eating horse. So folks had to buy a cow. Free monkey money, holy shit. You guys are still alive. Are we blowing things up? Hopefully. Chat, which track do you guys want to do? Anything new on the jury front? Latest news is jury's manager is no longer listed on the FAQING Monkey website. So who knows what's happening there? Ooh, I like this one. We got a bunch of medals on it, but I like this one. The pumpkin patch? Okay, let's go to the pumpkin patch. I'm just gonna say easy because that gives me just makes it easier early on. I don't have to deal with nonsense on the way to get to like level 109. Let's see. How about we start with single ninja monkey. That'll protect against camo bloons. First few rounds are always super fucking slow. We finally have enough for a attack shooter. I think I'll put you there. Eventually we'll need the submarine for over here. Let's see. This one. And then it's been an eventful week in VTuber activities. What's been happening in the VTuber world? Okay, so, starts out where Minecraft added a stupid-ass left-wing civil rights bullshit propaganda thing to, like, their education mode. And Jerry quote-tweeted it with, he complained about how block game should just be block game and not have politics in it. And of course, the Twitter freaks were upset about it. And one of them, well, a small group of them, was apparently pestering FaZe Connect sponsors and the hotel they were doing FaZeCon at. And then all of a sudden, they deleted Jerry's tweet. Management did. And not only that, he came out and released a statement that totally threw her under the bus, aiming to utter leftoids. And like the worst possible thing they could have said at the time. It was like, holy shit. They apologized, they didn't tell the Twitter freaks to fuck off. They caved. It was open season on the rest of FaZe. They claimed victory, and immediately started digging into the other talents to find another one to cancel. And not long after that, Asmongold covered the situation of his stream, and everyone was comparing it to the Clara thing. Like a couple months ago, after Charlie Kirk got shot, she was apparently gloating about it on her private account, saying he deserved it. At the time, you know, I didn't really want FaZe to go down the route of censoring spicy political takes. That would not be a good look for them. But anyway, due to that whole incident, Claire's past life was exposed. They found her pictures, they found her, old modeling career. Asmongold pulled all that up on stream. And that's when the real shitstorm started. Everybody was mad at FaZe from their statement that threw Jerry into the bus. As well they should be. And that just drew more attention to it. So, depending on how it goes next, FaZe Connect might have just killed itself. I hope not. I like a lot of their VTubers, and this is like the first bad decision they've ever made. That one terrible PR post. Fishman's gotta realize that the Jerry, Pay, and Palco crowd and Other third parties like Shondo, a lot more pull than whoever's a fan of Clara. True. I'm not sure how many of the Clara fans are even fans because of left-wing politics. Probably very few. And I imagine all of those are tourists. There's no room for a single mistake today. True. I think they still have time to course correct. Bishman, you come out and do a statement saying that she's apologizing to the fans, publicly apologizing to Jerry for throwing her under the bus, blame it on whichever manager made the announcement. That would restore quite a bit of trust. Obviously not all of it. And I don't think the situation is unfixable yet. However, until it does get fixed, I'm boycotting everything Phase Connect. There are plenty of good indie VTubers to watch and to rate at the end of stream. Until they, keep their shit together, which I really hope they do. They can go have fun with the modern audience that wanted to court. We can't control their business decisions. All we can do is vote with our wallets and our eyeballs. Hope they notice the sharp decline in stream viewership, in memberships, in merch sales. Realize they can't afford to lose their fan base trying to cater to left-wing parasites on Twitter. Yeah, boycott. They gotta learn their lesson. Never apologize to the Twitter mob. Never throw your fans under the bus. Like, it is wild how horribly they mishandled the entire situation with that statement. It's going to be used as an example of exactly what not to do. Do you remember when the Southern Baptist Church boycotted Disney? No. I don't think so. They're probably mad about having to wait in line all day to ride a single ride. And the roller coasters suck, so they're mad at that too. Connect is one of the only companies where voting through wallet actually works, because small. True, hopefully. Yeah, it's not like they have, unlimited Larry Fink ESG money. Like, publicly traded corporations do. Disney World announced Gay Day in the 90s at their park. Why the fuck would they do that? Well, we know why. Why the fuck would they do that? It's a theme park for children. You don't usually believe in voting with your wallet and spurg out about the concept on people with libertarian priors? True. His knee's been woke for a long time. Apparently ever since Walt died. Of course the boycott didn't do shit. But all these years later, were the Southern Baptists right about Disney in the 90s? I mean, if they had a fucking gay day at their park for children, absolutely. You have an article on battlepinwin.com called "You Can't Vote with Your Dollar?" Yeah, not against Larry Fink and his ESG money. Phase would be nowhere without its fans. Yeah, it's very surprising in the 90s. Like, in the 2000s. I think it was like 2007 or so. Around there. California voted on a constitutional amendment to ban gay marriage in their state. The voters approved it. Of course, it was struck down by the courts. Because they're in the pocket of, big sodomite, apparently. Our alerts still broke rather good. They should be fixed. I went to the Warrido beta. Oh yeah, the Mozilla thing too. I fired Brandon Light because he donated against gay marriage. And then they went off to try to ruin their browser. Let's see, where's the... There it is. There it is.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's car!
bad deal.
Cars that break down!
Fee.
They started brave. One day Brandon will apologize to the world for JavaScript. And on that day, numbers will actually start equaling other numbers again. See, it would be a valid reason for a browser company to fire someone for inventing JavaScript. But donating against gay marriage? Fucking ridiculous. Everybody was against gay marriage. For like, I don't know, 2012? 2011? Somewhere around the end of Occupy Wall Street. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I have no defense against leaded balloons yet. FAQ Baltimore indeed. You remember an AI version of that? About the military industrial complex? And they can't make good planes these days for the life of them? Yeah, I got the F-35, and it crashes. It won't stop crashing. They're cooked. Let's see, I don't remember the way the submarine upgrade pack goes. Damn it. I'm so tired of these leaded balloons. How much of that money is really going to underground tunnels and military bases? Probably not a whole lot. If you're using it to dig a tunnel, you can't embezzle it. You have to, like, actually do earth moving. Then you spend it all on, like, consulting fees instead. His whole network under Denver Airport? That is one weird airport. Alright. Fuck. I wasn't ready. Lots of camo balloons. Oh no. We got ninja monkeys. It's fine. Let's see, I need this tack shooter upgraded for camo leaded balloons. And leaded balloons in general. So now we just need 2,125 monkey dollars. Which are basically US dollars at this point. They keep inflating the currency. Most of the dollars printed were printed since COVID. Do I own a house? Maybe. This is one thing Rod choosing to be intentionally vague on. How them tiny blue ones fit big ones inside? What's going on in there? Uh-oh. Fuck. Great, they got camo ones. What a mess. Alright, now I need more tacks. Fortunately, the leaded ones should be... Oh, yeah, we're good. Those are TARDIS balloons. Yeah, card balloons. Here on the inside. Alright. More camo balloons in a couple rounds. We've been warned. Let's see, what do I need to pop? I need to start saving up for Super Monkey, don't I? Hello, Needy. Did you bring me a Super Monkey? You crunchy bastards. I'll be bullied an academic researcher into paying you for something you didn't do. Based. Unfortunately, the payment arrived too late for you to get alcohol tonight. It's over for you. You cooked. Here we go. Super Monkey. Bad opinion since they're lazy. But yeah, that's why they're in academic research. Alright, we're gonna do epic range, and then we're gonna do laser blasts. Oh boy. Ammo detection, huh? The infamous round 42. Yeah, he only works when radar's active. Ugh. That's dangerous. But we should be fine. We got through it. Let's see. Faster production. Upgrade the tack dispenser. The last line of defense. This guy's doing the heavy lifting. Let's see. Maybe a nice mortar tower. Way out of the way. I'll send you over here. And then to the spike factory. Uh-oh. Our first big fella. It's getting dangerously far. Ooh, good thing we got these spikes. That wasn't good. I see the monkey mortar. Can I detect camo? Okay, that's good. Probably time to upgrade this spike tower, this cack sprayer. Need fire. We do a bit of pop maxing. Alright. Now I'm thinking another super monkey. before we upgrade this super monkey. Have the plasma blast instead of just plain old laser blasts. Oh boy. We can keep playing. We're gonna see if I can beat, like, level 109. I don't know if this track is very long. Long enough to do that. We're gonna target this super monkey on the strongest bloon. Not just the first. And another super monkey. Right on the other side by the submarine. Beautiful. Okay, this guy is very helpful. It's successfully blowing up camo balloons. Maybe more monkey artillery is needed. Let's keep you way out of the way. Here we go. Now we'll upgrade this super monkey. Give him some more range. Sealing Monkey Island will be safe. I hope. Oh, we could be in deep trouble the first time we get a red one. So we should also get more attack shooters. For spike factories. Fuck me if I'm ever gonna remember to say that right. I cannot remember to call things by the right name. I cannot remember to click the right button. It's over for me. I have died of brain rot. Also, chat, I did the brain rottiest thing ever today. The weather forecast came on the radio. They said someday it was going to be 67 degrees. So I said out loud, 67. filled for me. I have terminal brain rot. Have I tried 6-7 on Google? No, what's the deal? Brain rot? What generation am I? Millennial. Google waves the page back and forth. Wow, it's incredible they can do that, but they can't fix their search engine to make it not shitty anymore. I went from millennial to alpha in a split second. Yeah, well, Ayoshi has zoomer brain rot, so the shadiness of the search engine is intentional. Good old inshitification. Oh no. Camo and lead. Okay, we're actually doing really good on those. Don't compare alpha brain rot to zoomer brain rot. Your brain rot is refined. Are you a zoomer? Oh, there it is. There's the first red. You already told me this? Yes. Well, I forgot. Remember that fox lady? In the last, 7 streams? With the cursed sword? It's normal for fox people to forget things. And not just the ones who have cursed swords. Goldfish brains. If I had goldfish brain, wouldn't I be busy thinking about Mari _EN? Hope the new phase people are, not totally kicking themselves right now. Gotta be rough. Which brain rot involves gooning to death? That's all brain rots. Even the boomers do it. Think Mari is? Yeah. I imagine there's a lot of unhappy people around the Phase Connect camp at the moment. I gotta gather more snacks. Her entire brand is being edgy? Yeah. In a funny, silly way, too. And lean toggle when? I'm 3D, I can lean. But I'd have to find a lean position that looks good. Might be zoomer, but millennial video games are peaked, and I'll stand by that. Of course they are. Game developers have only gotten worse. At least the big studios. Okay. We're doing alright? We're almost ready to Sun God. Gears of War, Halo, Oblivion. I have terrible news, chat. I haven't played any of those. Poor Todd Howard is gonna be so sad. I haven't played Skyrim. Really? Not even Halo? No. It's over for me. Oh shit, that's one hell of a balloon blast. You want to teach me your ways in Halo? You used to have to teabag your opponent, right? Just crouch on them to dip your balls on them. Oh, this is very concerning. Oof, that was scary. That was a scary round. Never played Halo on an Xbox. I've never had an Xbox either. I've always been a PC gamer. This is scary. Okay, we made it. But I'm really worried. We need to win more of those. Bunch will leak through. They won't be able to upgrade the Sun God. What was my first PC? I don't remember exactly what it had in it. But it had a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive. That helps. And it ran some ancient MS-DOS. Yeah, they don't know the version. My second PC had a CD drive. CD's nuts. Oh no. I'm very worried. No, I'm not worried. I was never worried. But I think for safety's sake, another spike factory. That's a biggin' balloon. Let's see, we're on round 6-7. On the brain rot round. I think we need more of these guys. After we upgrade the spike tower, maybe? Nah, that's fine. You don't need to upgrade the spike tower. Let's upgrade this one to a flame tower. It'll be over for all those leaded ones. Doing so good. When problems happen, they can happen all at once. Regular spikes probably ain't doing much. I wonder how much the ninja monkeys are contributing as well. Beautiful. We're not quite ready for the giant blasts of shitload of red ones, and we're certainly not ready for a green one. I've got a plan. Reinforce the back with more spikes. Reinforce the front with more tack shooters. And upgrade them to flame mode. And we just gotta figure out when exactly to save up for another super monkey. Beautiful. We're actually genociding these things. I think Super Monkey time is now. Well, saving up for one anyway. Focusing on the strongest blue is very helpful. I think we'll be fine with ceramics. See, we were just fine. May have lost that round at some point in the past. Not now. $63,000 popped. Oh. No, we're good. They didn't make it all the way. Round 78. Laser time. I'm ready for some more mortars. camo defense. Thank you for the second batch of gift subs, Soul Radiance. Much appreciated. We've given 36 subs in the channel. We're oilering this shit. It's not my tail, okay? Nobody likes to, spill oil in their tail. Even that? Oh no. Most of the time I can successfully change my oil without getting any of it in my tail. So over? No! More plasma blasts. We don't need that. Change that at all. Let's see, I think it's time for another sun god. Very expensive. Maybe this one right here. It's closer to the start and closer to the end. Get a lot of coverage. It'll take a few rounds to save up for it, but we'll get there. Oh, chat. I forgot to mention on stream. We had another VTuber mold incident. This time it was the mini split in the basement. The coils got moldy. Barely they got moldy enough. It restricted so much airflow that it iced up. But I guess that's what happens when, when you have a moist place. It's moist 24/7. Or just about 24/7. Gross. I know, right? Look at that chuckle fox sneaking by. Mini splits only did that once, and it was on a day when they didn't make enough solar energy. It had ice incidents 3 times. First was, we had a wee little refrigerant leak on one of them. Severely, it got bumped, and one of the flare nuts came loose a little bit. The second incident was when there was a giant ice storm. in a pack, and that one's like in heat pump mode, so it was heating. And it packed the outside unit with so much snow and ice that it needed a much longer defrost cycle. Of course, it didn't know this. It has no way to know this. But the ordinary defrost cycle did nothing, so I had to put it on dehumidify mode to heat up the coils. And then listen to the R32 mini splits to run almost 100% on solar. Wow. Mine are just plain old R410. It doesn't get much below 38. What the fuck? What kind of crazy ass climate is this? Puerto Rico? Is Leah living in your basement? Well, you probably don't have a basement if it doesn't get below 38. Nobody does earth moving if they don't have to. The shit's expensive. Arizona? Must be the desert plains part of Arizona then. It does get cold, like around Flagstaff. Mountains. I've been there and it was cold. How about we add quite a few tack shooters? It's about 6,000 feet. Okay. Where are they? You claim there's all these feet. I didn't see any. Maybe I wasn't looking. Needy's the foot expert. The valley doesn't freeze. I bet that would fuck up the cactuses big time. It's like, you fill up with water, I think. And like, if it freezes, it's probably gonna like explode the cactus. USDA Zone 9B. Yeah, we're in like 5-ish. It's like 20 below. Sometimes it gets colder, but not often. Also, I never trust buying any plants that they're only hardy down to Zone 5. Just because sometimes we do get winters that are colder than that. I forget what the actual temperatures associated with those zones are. Oh, this is concerning. Oh, this is big time concerning. I am concerned. I'll make it. Tell my wife. Hello. Come on, tack shooters. Get it together. God, they're getting so far. They're getting so far, chat. I'm scared. There's so many. How about another spike factory? That might not be enough to save us. Oh no. Holy shit. That was scary. Clearly I need more massive damage up top. Actually used aircon the other day because you hit your first 90s for the year in February. I've been using mine. Because it warms up to like, I don't know, I think it was in the 50s. And normally in the winter, trapping heat is desirable. So it warms up fast inside. Concerning. Oof. That was, that was a scary one. A lot of days here where it's air conditioning in the afternoon and then furnace in the morning. God, there's so many reds. And then greens, too. Oh my god. I think we need more Super Monkey. Oh, we might be cooked. Dude, it fell over, chat. It is so over. too many of them big green ones. Let's see, can I get... I can afford the meerkat's eye. We cannot afford the beekeeper. I tried. At least I tried. Chad, do we have an I tried star? Alright, let's go pick a map. I like this map. I like the maze. And what we're gonna start out with is... Ninja Monkey. And then we'll put our meerkat's eye here. Save some room. No, here. Save some room for here-ish, I don't know. Save some room for... super monkeys. At least we tried. Since I forgot you, I don't need a submarine. Maybe it's helpful how this map, like, tricks some of them to go get stuck up in here. There we go. Should be pretty good for a while on the ninja. Now I do a little tag maxing. I want to get up to the ring of fire as soon as possible. Here's the editor on the way. I'll have to explode them with pineapples otherwise. That sucks. We're getting there. Even though the end feels like butt-ass naked. Very little defenses back there. Not worried about greens. Unless somebody wants me to eat the greens. That shit's gross. Oh, fox person. We eat meat. Not leaves. Come on. We're so fucking back. I've never been more back. Carnivore, exactly. Easy enough to deal with. Alright, mortar tower time. Well. Right there. You blasted idiots. Now it's time to start building up the backfield defenses. Need them spikes. This'll do. Put another tack shooter right in this spot. I can locate camo ones. Sounds like popcorn when I get through this way. Beware around 42. We'll be fine. We're killing everything on the front doorstep here. Now I think Super Monkey. And once the Super Monkey is right here, it'll detect camo. Won't stand a chance. Alright, we started to get through here. That's okay. But I think we want laser blasts before anything else. Aw, shit. Is this the camo round? Yep. Not a problem. A little bit more production increase. There we go. And then what do we save up for? Maybe improving you to do plasma blasts? That'd be a good idea. Not even activating this guy. Alright, the first blue one. A little concerningly far. We got the Super Monkey, so... oh boy. We're fine. We're fine. may not remain fine for long. There we go. The level of refine is increasing. We're so back. Maybe a nice sniper monkey, just in case. Got any super monkeys yet? Yes. I think I'll get another one. Come on. There. No, we're very well covered in front. Set you to the strongest one. There we go. Replay mode. What's that? What's that mean? Alright, get plasma blasted, idiots. I think next one, it's time for Sun God. Also, it's time for another drink. I'm taking another rip beer tonight. Chat, what's your favorite rip beer? Barked pre-Obama, and had bite. Obama took the flavor out of the root beer? I believe it. Did a lot of damage to America. Scared him, as it should. Generic zero sugar root beer mixed 50-50 with Russian vodka. Well, I mean, can't argue with that. The grocery store needs to bring back Russian vodka, though. It disappeared at the start of the special military operation. Haven't seen it again. Literally 1984. This is why US needs to pull out of NATO. Leave the smelly Europeans to their smelly European wars. And we can focus on what's important. Staying home, getting drunk. Wolfschmidt is close enough. Skull for cheap IQ. Cheap is good. You don't want to buy the absolute cheapest liquor. That's for sad alcoholics. You don't want to be a sad alcoholic. Just a regular one. Come on, monkey dollars. Camo and lead? I will be perfectly fine from camo and lead. Even more so now. Next up, fill in this space with Ring of Fire. And it'll be over for the bloons. No chance. Cooked. These camos can't threaten me. No, give me a cat's pie. Those penetrated. Kinda far. Last level from medium difficulty. Quite fine. Slow bursts are edging us. There we go. No more edging. But no gooning either. Not that kind of stream. Only Kumin? You're not come. I'll get that clip of President Trump saying, "I'm gonna come," and the crowd cheering for him. I don't know why they would cheer that though, that's kinda gross. We'll upgrade this one. And maybe it's time for some more spikes. There we go. Gotta make sure they're white hot spikes. I think. Why does Sona remind you of Leah so much? So cursed? I hope she's not secretly a Fujo. What kind of fanfics is she reading when she's not on idol duty? BL hentai vibes? Oh no. Oh no. Still gotta, like, upgrade her. Haven't done anything with her. Or Yishuan. And I gotta get her W engine. If you don't have a W engine, you're taking L's. Look how crammed these fuckers are in here. Ridiculous. We want to cause like as much damage as possible in the first little bit here. Help break the big fuckers. Especially when making paint ceramics. How about another mortar? We'll see what the max level is. Wait, this other one. Oh. I don't know what should be best. But it might be time to up our backfield defenses a little bit. Toss a ninja monkey back here. Just in case. Let's see, we're on 78. Gotta really build up our defenses before... What was it we lost at last time? 88? think another super monkey is needed. A super monkey that's a little bit further back. Yo, you got her in 40 pulls? Hell yeah. And you already have Yishuan. I think you said that. You have Yishuan M2? Nice. Man, some of the agents, they stack up, Mindscape levels so quick. Like, I've got M6 Billy, and M6 Corin. Who else? I think I have some on 5 as well. But they all need, upgrades for the ready to fight. Been playing longer, so all your A ranks are maxed. I believe it. At least you get, a reroll. A free reroll for the, other thingy that gets you. There are like so many different items and currencies. Can't keep track of them all. But you know, the thing it gives you. You get a lot of them, like, or you get like 20 of them or 40 of them when you reroll. Or when you get a agent you already have maxed out. You have M4, M5 Arena. I have a shitload of Arena too. How did I get so much Arena? They're just handing out free arenas by the dozen. And for Nekomata as well. Nice. Clearly I've got more pulling to do whenever they rerun Miyabi. If ever. I hope they do. It's a good thing for Fox girls. You may have been able to tell. Should be in the special banner next. Hell yeah. Probably July-ish. need you alive before I get everyone who I wanted upgraded. Kapag si Miyabi buff, I done too. She needs one. Xiao Guang, the brand new Void Hunter. She absolutely mogs Miyabi in damage. A little concerning. There's so many bloons. Only because I don't have her mono ice set up? Eh? Or yuzu ice? I don't even have yuzu-ha. There's the green one. Calling ice. Mono ice setups her with Lycon or Sokaku? Oh. Okay. I've got, I think M3 Sokaku. So we can do that. We could very much do that. All these balloons trying to fly over the border. Exactly. They don't belong in Monkey Island. They gotta go back. We gotta get deported. Ew, that's not good. Oh, I'm gonna lose chat. Fuck. Fuck. I wish we could, like, retry from this point here, instead of going back to all the way in the beginning. We do so much progress doing that every time. No, I don't want to log in. It's awful. How did they do this to us? Bad luck. Did you do this? How could you? Wait, I need to get a... One of these. Yeah. It's very challenging to get past. All those fucking ceramics. Alright, having a nice ninja. This math brought to you by Comedy Central logo. Yeah, I do kind of be like that. Beep. What a nice regular monkey back here. Just in case. Anything to buy. Do they have any shark monkeys? I don't see Hassan on the list. And he only sharks dogs instead of balloons. You know, shark the monkey? What if he really wants to shark the monkey? What if it's a euphemism? No, that's flanking the monkey. We love martyrs, don't we, folks? It's on fire, idiots. Euphemism for what? Spanking the monkey, not shocking the monkey. And by spanking the monkey, I mean jerking the peanuts. friend he is in Battlefield? Eh? Joik your peanuts, if I say so. No, do not. This is not that kind of a stream. Twitch thoughts are way down there. Like in the pools and hot tubs category. Alright, we got one escaped. Unfortunately, he's a fucking monkey right here. He's a slow monkey. But he does his job. I think it's time for bed. Have a good night. Good night, Soul Radiance. Thank you for all the gift subs. Thank you for the gift earlier in, ZZZ. I pulled all the agents I want for now, until I release more. I gotta go grind polychromes too. There's always more. There will be more later. More camo bloons. I need those regen ones to get through. That could be a major problem. Yo, not good. Oh no. No, we can't have a pink getting through. We're not ready for that. I think I need to speed up the ninja. Target more. What I really want is to turn this into a ring of fire. Nope, we're good. We're good. There we go. Now we're gonna be fine. And I can save up for Super Monkey. Just let Miss Tower do all the heavy lifting. Got one getting through here to this fucking monkey. know what kind of a river looks like this? Those don't look like stones. Those look like spots of mold. Clearly this river is moldy. Alright, so we're so close. So close to a super monkey. And I'll put you right there next to the camo detection zone. Just in time, really. Possibly some more mortars. This map has a lot of back area. Give me that. Great, more camo. Eventually stuff's gonna leak through here. Stam ceramics. Oh shit. Ah. Okay, I got caught off guard there. That's not good. Maybe increase its range. The super monkey. Really, I need another one. There's some nice laser blasts. Oh boy. But then this mold bunny bothering me. I mean, I did find some mold, and I do have the pip sniffs. But you know, when don't you find mold? Mold is fucking everywhere. That's majorly concerning. Never mind. I feel like we're barely hanging on in this round. I think it's time for another spike factory. Well, our first spike factory. This map, anyway. Yeah, the pip sniff. Yeah, I did remove the pip sniff. Free F sound alerts, so you can have some nice indie VTubers sound alerts. Due to the current situation. Yeah, the phase situation. Management went full retard there. The lib card rumors concerning. So she needs to get back together with whoever she was dating when she was based and funny. She blocked Asmongold? Yeah. Or management did. On her account. She was dating her cousin. Based. Let's see, what do I buy now? Probably more of these guys. Gonna do a lot of damage to these fuckers. Oh yeah, make Pippa funny again. Let's see, I think it's time for plasma blasts. Super Monkey's doing a lot of heavy lifting. Maybe... I don't know, a ninja monkey. Stick you around here. Another spike dispenser. That sure seemed to help. Okay. Let's not ramp things up a bit. You know, you can't expect Stinky Rabbit to stay edgy and stinky forever. True. You gotta find new VTubers. Although it's entirely possible, Sakana's trying to turn it into Hololive for money. It is possible, yeah. But it'd be really fucking dumb. Like, if somebody wants to watch Idols, why aren't they just gonna watch Hololive? You gotta have something that sets you apart. Instead of just being like a cheap knockoff of a name brand product. Foxtail VTubers? No, we need more Fox VTubers. Actually, there was like... Well, somebody added me to a group of... a list of Fox VTubers. And there was over 700 of us. And my fox VTuber at home? Yeah. Really, homemade fox VTuber is way better than McDonald's fox VTuber. They can't even make hamburgers properly anymore. No longer have the technology. You really did depart Billion. I miss my Oshi. She's exactly what we need right now. This era of bad times among VTuber land. She's silly. And she'll do silly shit like break a fucking chair. Or knock another hole in the wall by accident. Maybe eat something weird as a you laugh you lose challenge. We need more silly maxing. I did like her butt. No, I like the entire cat girl. I like that she makes me laugh. Like every single stream. That's rare anymore. Very hard to do. Maybe putting towers super close together is not the best strategy after all. It's better to space them out more. Because I'm not sure how damage is applied to each bloon. Depends on how much space is left, yeah. It's time to fill in. Obviously we'll fill in. rare that they get past this corner here. We gotta ensure that they don't. All these towers are able to pick them down a bit. But maybe not once all these blue fuckers get through. Alright, what have you got? Past the corner. They didn't get to this corner yet, which is good. Back in your day, you had Warcraft 3 tower defense, and you were damn happy to have it, or darn happy sorry. You need these plasma blasts. A lot of ceramics. Yep, defense of the ancients. A lot of reds. Alright, nobody's gotten through past this point yet. I want to save up for Sun God. Yet. Yeah. I'm trying. Be like 6, 7. It's like the mid-80s, the late 80s. Those are the real problem rounds. What if I put a monkey village? No, I don't have space for one. Attack shooters or the spike factories. Those are really helping. Look at all them fuckers. Just pouring in. Now it's too fast to be popcorn. Popcorn poppers ain't this fast. We should totally solve the camo problem. Even the leaded camo problem. I think. And ceramics. And the blue ones. That's getting disturbing, or that one got disturbingly far. But still nobody passed the corner. That red one. Yeah, that monkey throws one dart and he thinks he's helping. I just feel like we're so much poorer this round.